It's amazing to think how far this thing has come. I'm currently organizing some awesome footage from an Alaska flying mission. I've got more IFR training on the way to finally try to finish it, along with advanced aerobatics. It's Thank You Patrons Day, and I was putting this video together to share privately, but I figured it was worth sharing to the wider subscriber base. This whole thing is thanks to community involvement, both figuratively and literally.
Yeah, a little nervous, a little nervous.
Here's a snippet from my talk at PatreonCon where I explain it better.
Steve is basically a pilot / creator / cinematographer / Patreon YouTuber, all this stuff. So please welcome Steve.
So just to be clear, I'm not an amazing pilot. A buddy of mine said, if you're going to be on YouTube, you got to put the U in YouTube. And I really didn't want to because I'm in the film industry. I wanted to be behind the camera. I was going to make it more POV stuff. Part of my inspiration was that there was a lot of really cool pilots on YouTube. And I thought, I don't need to be a cool pilot. It's cool enough just to fly. It's more about just sharing the learning process and being vulnerable to that.
And I totally consider this a flying community-built project. So please let me know in the comments the types of things you'd like to see more of. In the meantime, here's where we've been and where we're heading.
Worked hard to get here. Just gonna try not to screw it up. It started with simple self-analysis videos that I shared with some friends, and the reaction was great, and Flight Chops was born.
Creating content for Flight Chops has taken me places I'd never imagined.
It is a beautiful night for flying.
Allowing me to fly dozens of types of aircraft.
Is this a little uncomfortable for you? Not uncomfortable. The good news is I don't really have a comfort zone because I'm doing so much crazy stuff all the time.
Meet some amazing people, and achieve some incredible things along the way.
Congratulations, Steve Chops. You passed your rescue swimmer survival qualification today.
My end goal has always been to get checked out in a Spitfire. And with each new aircraft I log time in, it feels like it's getting closer and closer to becoming a reality.
Contact!
Some of the adventures I've been a part of have taken me far from the flight line, while always keeping aviation at the core.
Why am I doing this?
So that's a good cut right there.
Giving me the opportunity to share my love of flying with my family.
That was so fun.
All in all, it's a dream come true.
You guys are like connected. It's crazy.
It's entirely thanks to the flying community, and I'm happy to share every step of it.
You have got it completely. You are a helicopter pilot. Well, so you've gone and done it. Now you got to get this airplane back on the ground by yourself.
The Patreon supporters are a huge part of making the Flight Chops project free to view. One of the perks they get are raw, uncut flights while I'm editing. There's currently over 50 exclusive videos available on the feed, but honestly, most of them tell me they're happy to support just so we can keep making the public free content, which is awesome. Anyway, this talk is also available in its entirety to the supporters, but for now, I just want to end with this public thanks that I gave on stage.
It's an interesting problem that creators have at a certain point. Like, everyone talks about launching and growing initially, but making it sustainable, and you got to stay relatable to your viewers and make sure they understand. So I think I just made stuff that was too awesome for a certain period of time. So, yeah. So what I did was I mixed in some more content that was more old school feeling, less production value, just to make sure I reminded people, like, I'm still that guy that's making YouTube videos with a YouTube budget that's, yeah, it looks like TV, but it's not. So thanks for sticking around. By the way, like, can I talk to that camera for a second and just say, like, this will be the video that I'll put on when new supporters come on and say thank you for supporting me. I'm here at PatreonCon talking about how awesome it is to be a creator, and I'm a creator because of you guys. Like, Patreon is my main support pillar. Always. So yes, I have sponsors. Yes, we're making awesome content, and it's because of Patreon. I don't know when it won't be the major support pillar, but it currently is. And also what you were talking about publishing regularly, Patreon is also my driving force to not miss it, because I do per thing. I know a lot of people do per month. So I do about 2 videos a month, maybe 3, so it's never going to be a lot. So my driving force is like, I don't want to miss, and I haven't missed my deadline in 5 years.
Wow.
Because of Patreon, because it keeps me, it's there, it's real, it's paying me to do it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Patreon has been the lifeline, the support system, the motivation, the inspiration, So this is backstage at PatriotCon. I just got done. I was way more nervous than I probably needed to be. It's pretty cool to talk to a room full of creators, so that was awesome. So thanks to all the Patreon supporters for supporting, because that is a major part of why Flight Shops exists. So thanks, guys.